Hi everyone. So unfortunately I am out for today. One of my little ones is sick. So I made this little recording that way. It makes it nice and easy on your sub and we can move on as usual. So today we're starting a brand new unit. It is our color unit. Yay! All right, so for this activity you are going to need your sketchbook and we are going to be doing some activities in a moment. Okay, but first we're going to watch a fun little video. Okay, so let's talk about color first. Okay, so when you see color, what happens is the sun shines down all its beautiful, lovely colors, and it shines down red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple light. It hits an object, like an apple, and the apple sucks up all the colors except for the color red. That red light is bounced off the apple and it goes into our eye, and that is how we see color. All right, so there are three primary colors: red, yellow, blue, and they have very, very important jobs. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to start to fill in the primary colors. The primary colors are very important because they make all the other colors in the rainbow. So up here at the top, so if you look, hopefully I'm pointing the right way. Yeah, so if you look at the coloring sheet, you will notice that on here, let me use my little laser pointer, you'll notice right here, we're going to fill in those colors with a red crayon, a yellow crayon, and a blue crayon. And if I were you, I would leave those colors out because we're going to need them for a little bit for this assignment. Also, please be kind and share it with your friends. And the sub, if you want to take a minute and pause this so that the kiddos can do that, and then unpause it when they're ready. All right, guys, see you on the next part soon. Okay, so like we said, the primary colors are so important because they make all the other colors in the rainbow. So they are like the parents of colors. Without them, the other colors could not exist. So when you mix red and yellow and blue together, they make all the other colors of the rainbow. Okay, so let's see what happens when you mix red and yellow together. Hopefully this works and you can see the animation. Woohoo! All right, next, let's see what blue and yellow makes. A little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow. Mix the two together and you get green. All right, awesome. Last one, when we mix blue and red together, what do we make? purple or violet as its fancy name. Okay, great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our secondary colors. So you are going to need an orange, a green, and a purple crayon. I also would leave those crayons out because you're probably going to need them in a little bit of time. Also, remember to share with friends. Go ahead and pause the video and then unpause it when you're ready. Okay, so now that we talked about those colors, we're going to talk about complementary colors. And I think I spelled that wrong at the top of my slide, but that's okay. All right, so complementary colors are colors that just sit across from one another on the color wheel. And companies and logos love to use complementary colors because they help each other pop out. So brands like FedEx and Mountain Dew and the Vikings, they are all using complementary colors. So what I would like you to do now in this section where it says complementary colors, right here, I would like you to fill in those complementary color pairs. Hopefully you left those crayons out, like I said, because now we're using all of those colors. Again, leave them out. We're going to need them for other areas. All right, now we are going to talk about analogous colors. Whoop, whoop. That is just a fancy schmancy name for color neighbors. They sit next to one another on the color wheel, and there's lots of different combinations. So like I said, there's lots of different color combinations. Look at all these combinations. There's a lot. We are going to fill these in a minute. So go ahead on your paper, right here in that analogous color bin, you are going to fill out the 4 different sets of analogous colors. So you're going to use all the colors again. Don't forget to leave those crayons out. We have one more section still to do. Okay, let's talk about warm and cool colors. So if you take a look, the color wheel is divided in half. The top half has the warm colors, the fiery side of the color wheel. The bottom colors have the cool colors, the chilly side of the color wheel. So think of like icy colors or snow colors. Those are the cool colors. And the fiery kind of warm side are the hot colors. So here is a fun fact. Did you know that Disney and animators, the people that draw and do the movies, use color relationships to help their audience, the people that's watching, like you and me, connect to their movie while they're watching it? How do they do this? They do it using different color combinations. So for one example, they did this in the movie Encanto. Look at the 2 different sides of the family. What did the animators do with color families? The animators knew that there was a lot of cousins and a lot of aunts and uncles and a lot of family members, and it might get a little confusing about which family belongs to which side. So the animators were really smart and they said, how about we make Mirabelle's side of the family with cool colors, the blue, greens, and purples? And how about we use Peppa's side, the other side, the cousins, and they're all going to be in the warm colors. And that helps us kind of group the 2 families so we understand, which family belongs to who, but they also all together are one family unit as well. All right, colors can even affect our mood. Red can often make us feel energized and motivated. It can mean love and sometimes anger. Orange could be being positive. It could mean you're kind of feeling hungry. Yellow could be creative and happy. Sometimes it could be hopeful or irritated. Green is also associated with nature and success, like money. It also is a safe and friendly color. Blue is often used for peaceful and calming things. It's also a symbol of trust and loyalty. It can also convey sadness. And last but not least, purple can be used for imagination. It could be a sign for beauty and wealth, like royalty often was dressed in like purple, and that's just the color associated with royalty. And it also can be an inspiring or a aha kind of color. All right, so at the very bottom, we are going to fill in that color wheel. Start with red. I know on the screen the red and the orange look very similar. The red one should be the one right across from the green one. So start with red and then maybe work your way around the color wheel. Start with red, then go to orange, then to yellow, green, blue, and purple. They need to go in that order because if you notice, the color wheel is divided into warm and cool colors. Go ahead and pause this video, and this will give your teacher a chance to also switch materials. In a moment, we are going to be doing a new activity with watercolor pencils. Okay, my friends, so Miss Salatino has these awesome watercolor pencils, and they are going to be used. You're going to color them like normal pencils. So I did mine right here. I colored my whole mouse sheet. It's already colored and ready to go. The special thing about watercolor pencils, and when it's all colored, is you can take a paintbrush and a bucket of water, and you can take your paintbrush and dip it in some water. If you need to gently wipe some extra water on the side, that is fine. Please do not tap your paintbrush on the side. It's going to fling water everywhere. We're not trying to give our friends a bath, okay? So dip it, and we're going to gently just swipe it on the side. Remember, my friends, like we talked about, we use our paintbrush like a ballerina. It dances on its tippy toes. Okay, so I'm going to take my paintbrush and I am going to start to just paint right on top of my mouse here. And as you can see, hopefully, I know I'm in a small little part of the screen, it's turning my watercolor pencils into paint. Please do not dip the watercolor pencils in the water. That is not good for them. That's not how they work. You need to color first and then take that awesome little paintbrush and paint it on in carefully. Okay? When you are done with this, when your mice are all colored and painted, you're going to leave your sketchbook open. Do not close the sketchbook because it's wet. You're going to bring it to the back of the classroom by the drying rack, and your awesome sub will help you put it on the drying rack. Okay? So remember, water on the paintbrush, not on the watercolor pencils. Have fun, guys. Can't wait to see your beautiful artwork.